guys, it's me again, Marisol. I believe Lent is the best time to get closer to Jesus. Ta-da! So Lent is a season of reflection, repentance, and renewal. It's not just about giving something up. It's about making space for someone, for Jesus. For me, I grow closer to Him by spending intentional time with Him in prayer, in Eucharistic adoration, at Mass, and by praying the Rosary. So these simple practices have completely changed my spiritual life. Lent reminds us that we need God. It humbles us. It slows us down. It calls us back. There's a Bible verse that really inspires me during this season in Luke 18:1. It says, "Then Jesus told his disciples a parable to show them that they should always pray and not give up." That line, "always pray and not give up," really speaks to me. Prayer isn't about something we do when life is hard. It's how we stay connected to Jesus every day. Why I pray the Rosary? One of the main ways I stay consistent in prayer is through the Rosary. I pray the Rosary because, first, it helps me meditate on the life of Jesus. Every mystery brings me deeper into His birth, His ministry, His suffering, and His resurrection. Second, it brings me peace. Even when my mind is busy, repeating the prayers helps calm my heart and my nerves too. And third, I pray the Rosary to intercede for others. When I hold those beads, I don't just pray for myself. I lift up my family, my friends, people who are struggling, and even those who have asked for prayers. The Rosary teaches me to think beyond myself. So before I start the Rosary, I always have very specific prayer request, and then I offer the Rosary for that prayer request. How to pray the Rosary? I'll teach you step by step. First, you start with the sign of the cross. On the crucifix, pray the Apostles' Creed. On the first bead, pray one Our Father. On the next 3 beads, pray 3 Hail Marys, usually for faith, hope, and charity. And then pray 1 Glory Be. Announce the first mystery. So this is the time you reflect on that moment in Jesus' life. And then pray 1 Our Father. Pray 10 Hail Marys while meditating on the mystery. And then pray the Glory Be. And it just repeats. So that completes 1 decade. So you repeat this process for 5 decades, reflecting on 5 different mysteries. At the end, you pray the Hail Holy Queen and finish with the sign of the cross. Or you can add the Saint Michael prayer. You can add the Memorare. And you can also add the Litany of the Blessed Virgin. If you've never prayed the Rosary before, start small. Even 1 decade a day during Lent can transform your heart. If that's still a lot, then just pray 1 Hail Mary every day. So it's not about being perfect. Lent is not about that. It's about drawing closer to Jesus. Jesus is always waiting. And as Luke chapter 18 verse 1 reminds us, pray always and don't give up. So let this Lent be the season you grow deeper in prayer, deeper in faith, and deeper in love with Jesus. Remember, Lent is all about growing deeper with Jesus. Thank you guys so much for watching. If this blessed you, share it with someone who might need encouragement this Lent. God bless!